I thought I would create this cut crease glitter glam. I'm absolutely obsessed with anything like that. It is great for a night out when we're allowed, and that is creeping up on us, so I thought let's do a really nice snatched, contoured, highlighted, glowy glam that anybody can do. Like this type of glam, my clients always say, oh my gosh, I could never even attempt that, but I promise you, if you watch this video and you follow the steps, it's actually quite easy if you take your time, if you practice and just bring everything back to basics. And that's what I tried to do for you guys in this video, so I really hope that you guys enjoy it. Synergy Brushes very kindly gifted me this brush set, and I just had to show you guys here on YouTube because the quality looks absolutely amazing, so we could try them out together. I'm gonna leave their information down in the bio if you'd like to check them out, because I think this is a great gift set for any friends or family, especially with Mother's Day coming up, or whether you want to treat yourself to a new brush set. As you can see, they're really high quality, really fluffy and so soft. For primer today, I'm going to be using Tarte's Under the Sea Hydrating Primer. I love this because it is really hydrating and sits so lovely on the skin underneath foundation. I'm going to be using Fenty Beauty foundation today on this foundation brush. I love any kind of fluffy buffing kind of brushes to apply my foundation. I think it just makes it go on super flawlessly and super easy. If you want to hear my thoughts on the Fenty Beauty foundation along with a whole bunch of other Fenty products, then please go check out my last video, as I filmed a full face of Fenty Beauty where we go through everything in depth and I let you know my first impressions and also what I love. And I'm just going to apply another pump just to add an extra layer of coverage. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, as this is one of my all-time favourites, and if I'm wanting quite a dramatic look, then this is my absolute go-to. So I'm just going to apply it right in the inner corner, and then right on the outer corner of my eye, down the centre of my forehead, down the centre of my nose and on my chin. For contour, I'm going in with the So Sue by Suzanne Jackson Contour Stick in Dark. This is genuinely one of my favourite contour sticks. It's so creamy and it blends out like butter. I really recommend it, especially if you're a beginner to makeup and want to get into contouring but struggle. A little tip I have for you when blending out your contour is to use the same brush as you used for foundation. Don't apply any more foundation to it, but what will happen is the leftover foundation on the brush and the contour will mix together to kind of bluff it in seamlessly. And I also really like the type of brush that we used for foundation, and I just think it applies it really nicely. So here you can see the definition that it gives to the cheeks and how easy it was to blend out. When it comes to contour and highlight, my biggest advice is to just take it slow and build up the products. It's not easy and it does take some practice. So now we've finished with the contour, I'm going to take a little bit of that concealer again and just clean up underneath the cheekbones. Now the concealer has had time to set, I'm going to start buffing it in using a beauty blender. Just take your time with this and really focus on where you want to place the concealer. If you want a subtle nose contour, then I recommend to use your contour stick and then to blend your concealer in with the contour. For liquid blush today, I'm going to use MUA Makeup Academy Blushed Liquid Blusher. This is in the shade Watermelon. Honestly, this blush is absolutely amazing and so affordable. It's about £3 or so, and the pigment in it is absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to use, again, the same brush that we used to blend in the contour to tap it into the high points of my cheeks to give me that lifted look. As you can see, it blends out so effortlessly and it is going to be great for summer, so I definitely recommend picking these up if you have the chance. I'm going to be taking NARS Liquid Illuminator in the shade Orgasm for that glow today. These are honestly beautiful. You can use them as a highlight over the top of foundation like I'm doing, or you can use them underneath as an all over glow. It's a really nice product and I really recommend picking this up also. I'm going to contour using Hoola bronzer. This is the original one by Benefit, and I'm going to be taking this domed fluffy brush just to blend it together. Again, this brush just does all the work for you and it just gives an absolute amazing finish. I really recommend this brush set. I've been absolutely loving trying it out. To clean up contour and to set my face, I'm going to be using my favourite powder, which is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, on a damp beauty blender like so. I'm going to use this to clean up my contour by just taking a little bit of a line and I'm going to slightly push it into my skin. And of course I'm going to set my under eye as well, but I'm going to make sure I just place this right in the inner corner and don't take it up into that highlight that we popped before, so literally just this little triangle area here. Onto eyes, I'm going to be using the Beauty Bay's Fiery Matte 9 Shadow Matte Palette. It is absolutely amazing and again really affordable. So I'm just taking that brown shade and I'm working it into my crease. Don't rush this step, make sure you take it slow and really build up the colour gradually. So as you can see, I'm just building that colour up gradually, but mainly staying around the crease area, and I'm just winging it out ever so slightly. And you can see that if I have any excess product on my brush, I'm taking it over to the other eye so I can gradually build up that colour also. So now we're going to take the deepest brown shade only ever so slightly into the crease. I don't want this look to be too dark, so I'm just adding a little bit of depth using this colour, and we're not taking it too high either. So again, just take your time with this step. It's also important to build your shape, so as you can see, I've winged it out and really dragged it upwards so that it lifts my face. So to cut the crease, I'm going to be using P. Louise's Acid Rain blank canvas on this brush. Guys, if you want to cut the crease, I honestly recommend this so much. It makes your life so much easier, so I definitely recommend picking this up, but you can just use concealer if you don't have this. So I know cutting the crease can be quite scary, but it is just a lot of patience and a lot of practice. You just want to slowly build up the product and let the brush do the work for you. So you're going to go up to your crease and I'm just patting along the product. Don't swipe too much as this will drag your product. You can in certain areas, but mainly you want to use a patting motion to cut the crease. A top tip for blending your crease into your skin is to use the very end of the beauty blender we used before and just pounce that in, and it will just blend it together seamlessly. So as you can see, I'm just repeating the exact same steps on the other eye, really taking my time and just taking the time to build up the shape. Another tip I have is to make sure you're kind of looking slightly down into a mirror and also looking straight on. Don't switch from looking on one side to the other eye, like bringing your mirror across you. Leave your mirror in a front on position and look directly into it. That way you can have a symmetrical look. So now I'm going to set blank canvas using the lightest colour from this palette, and I'm just going to pat it along. Now onto liquid liner. I'm just going to use this Wet n Wild one. I have an in-depth tutorial on how to do wing liner if you'd like to go and check that out, but basically I'm going to start from the middle of my eye and work to the outer corner, then from my inner corner into the middle before starting on the wing. So again, make sure you have your mirror front on and look slightly down so you can see the shape of your eye. Draw the line for the wing first and then connect it like a triangle. To give us that elongated eye look, I'm then going to bring the wing liner slightly more forward in the inner corner. So I'm now going to repeat the same steps on the other eye. But girls, don't worry, wing liner is hard. It does take a lot of practice. I've been doing this for quite a long time now on myself, and also I've done it many a times on clients' faces. You will get the hang of it. Just take your time and start off really thin because you can always go thicker. So I picked up this Urban Decay set on the Debenhams closing down sale. It has the heavy metal glitter liner and also the mascara. I'm going to take that liquid liner just to apply a glitter liner to my crease. This will help the makeup pop. So I'm going to repeat the same step on the other eye, and I'm just tracing out the line where the blank canvas meets the brown shadow. So of course I'm going to use that Perversion mascara. I've not had this for quite a while now, and I'd actually forgotten how much I used to love it. So this applied so nicely and made my lashes look really, really nice. So because I want to keep this quite light, I'm going to apply some of that blank canvas to my waterline. This is just going to give you a little bit more of an open-eyed look. You could also use a nude eyeliner pencil if you want the same effect, or you could use this, whichever you have in your collection. So taking any small brush or an angled brush like I am, I'm now just going to take some of that first brown shade that we popped down underneath the lash line just to finish it off, but I'm not going to go too dark or too heavy with this. And then of course you want to apply a coat of mascara to your bottom lashes. For lashes today, I've just cut up a lash into half, and I'm going to place that just on the outer corner to give me that really winged out cat eye look. For brows today, I'm taking Benefit's Goof Proof Eyebrow Pencil, and I'm going to brush up my brows using the one end and then use the angled side on the other end to start creating a brow. So I'm just drawing a line underneath my brow first to create the shape, and then I'm going to move on to the arch. So I'm going to go from the arch down to the tail and connect them together, and then I'm just going to pull the product through. Honestly, what a difference a brow makes. It really does help to frame your face and completely give a different look. To set my brows in place, I'm going to use the Benefit's 24-hour brow setter. This stuff is honestly amazing. I use it pretty much every single day, and I'm just going to fluff up the front part of my brow, and I'm going to round off the end of my brow. For lips today, I'm going to line it with Peaches and Cream's Punchline lip liner. This is one of my favourites. It's such a creamy lip liner, and again, these are super affordable. I really recommend checking these out too. For lipstick today, I'm taking this one by So Sue by Susie Jackson. This is super creamy and goes on like butter. I really like this, and I think it's such a pretty colour too. It's a little bit of a deeper nude. And I'm pairing that with the So Sue by Susan Jackson lip gloss as well. For highlighter today, I'm taking the Illamasqua Oh My God highlighter. This stuff is honestly amazing. It's so finely milled. It just gives the skin a beautiful glow, and it goes on really nice over the top of the illuminator we placed down beforehand. And if you're a regular to my channel, you'll know how much I love this Boots Glow Mist, so I'm just spritzing over to finish off my makeup. And that is the end of the look. This is such a great glam for going out for drinks with the girls, or maybe an extra special date night. End of the look. I really hope you all enjoyed it. If you want to recreate this glam, I would absolutely love to see it over on my Instagram. I'll pop my Instagram on screen. I'll also leave a link in my bio. Please come connect with me over on there if you haven't already, and if you do give this glam a go, please tag me in your pictures. I'd absolutely love it, or send it me if you don't want to post it, because I'd love to see how you got on with it. If anybody ever needs any tips, any advice, either leave me a comment or just DM me over on Instagram and I will get back to you. I really hope you found my tips and tricks quite easy and you enjoyed just kind of doing maybe a different glam to something you're used to. Don't forget to leave me a like, a comment on what you thought of this video, and to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys!